Hi guys, it's that washing up video. It is terrible Tuesday evening. I had my apple pies, they're gone. I've been sat in the front room with Skippy. Lots of people have found that site, so that's a big thumbs up. That went really well, so thank you all for that. So what else can I tell you about? Let's have a think. Oh, I went into the reception today at work, and there was a discussion going on about my title. They said I sent a message to the manager. I had to take a picture of a part number and that had to be forwarded, and I didn't know who it was got to go to, so I sent it to the service manager so that he could then forward it to whoever wanted it. And he said to me, oh, he said, you've just come up on my phone. He said, it said new number or new something. It said new contact, but threw my old number up, but with my new name, because he'd got me on there under the old name, so it threw me up as in, because of the name change, and I changed it on my phone. It threw me up as a another person. So he accepted it, and he said, oh, he said, what's the title then? I said, I don't know if it puts the title on there, does it? He said, no, he said, it's just got your first and your last name. And I said, well, it's Miss. I said, unless it's medical, I said, then it's MX. And they all looked a bit puzzled. They all looked a little bit puzzled in reception. They said, MX? And I said, yes. I said, because I'm not on hormones, they can't call me Miss. I said, if I was on hormones, they can actually call me Miss, but because I am not going on to hormones, medically, I can't be called a Miss. So I have to, my national health records show me as an MX and not a Miss, because I'm not on hormones. And they said, really? I said, yeah. I said, but everybody else, I'm Miss. And they said, oh, we like Miss. And I said, so do I. So that came up, and I hadn't given it any thought, but yeah. So I'm definitely Miss. Oh dear. Right. I don't know if I told you, but I have booked a date with my sisters for a walk now. So that is happening. It's official. It's been written in blood. It's going to happen. I hope it doesn't rain. I hope it's really nice. I hope we can all get out in dresses. That'd be really good if we can. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been out with my sisters. Wow, guys. The last time I went out with my sisters, I think, was before I had my operation in February. I can't remember going out with them since then. So, yeah. So that just shows you how long ago that was. It's been one of those where I keep... Well, obviously I had my surgery, and they left me alone after that, so I could heal up. But yeah, we just haven't been out anywhere. So this is going to be the first walk since I've had my boob job. So that'll be nice, especially if we could all be wearing dresses. I hope the weather's good. There's a little bit on the radio this morning saying, I don't know if you've all noticed, they said, but it is darker in the mornings now. The days are drawing in. I thought, oh no, not already. Please, yeah, I'm loving it. They're still cutting the fields of corn. Driving home today, there's lots of combine harvesters in the field cutting corn, and that's lovely. I love to see it. It's a lovely time of year, really good time of year. Lots of grain getting spilt on the corners and lots of pigeons on the road at the moment. So yeah, it's a bit of an obstacle course. I've just got the foot wet. I wondered why my foot was getting wet. Let me just wipe the side. Yeah, I wasn't concentrating. I was splashing there, guys. Yeah, so the harvest is coming in. It's that lovely time of year. I think Sooty's going to bed. Thank you. I'll be up in a second. So, yeah, beautiful time of year. Just brings back so many memories of when I was a child. I think I've told you before that I was brought up in a farming village in Cambridgeshire, a little village called Isleham. What a wonderful place it was. Wonderful, wonderful place. So many wonderful memories. out scrumping apples, building dens, just generally playing around, getting stung. I always used to fall in stinging nettles. I was always getting stung, always. And I'd be wearing shorts back then, being a child of the 60s. You only wore shorts and t-shirts and sandals, that sort of thing. And you could guarantee I had scabs on my scabs. All my knees had scabs on, my elbows had scabs on. I'd be scratched. I used to have these during the summer when they cut the corn. The fields are full of stubble. Once they've cut the corn, the bit of corn that's left in the fields is called stubble. And you could have what we called stubble fights. And it was a bit like a hand grenade. What you used to do was grab hold of a whole load of stubble and pull it up, and it would come up with a clod of earth on the end. And you used to throw it like a hand grenade. You used to lob it at each other. And you'd run through these fields of stubble. And stubble's quite sharp. The straw is quite sharp. And you'd go home and your ankles were cut to ribbons where you'd been running through this corn, and the dust just stuck to you. So you went home, you were covered in black dust, and your ankles were cut to ribbons. You had scabs on your scabs. Oh, it's lovely. And I'd be stung. I'd always get stung every time. My mum used to have calamine. Do you remember calamine? It was like you dabbed it on, it looked like milk, and they dab it on and then it dried like milky white all over you. I'd be covered in calamine. I remember once falling out of a tree, and I fell into the biggest pile of stinging nettles you've seen in your life. And I fell into these stinging nettles, then rolled down the embankment, ended up in the field at the bottom, and I was stung from head to toe. I had a t-shirt and shorts on, guys. I was absolutely stung to death. I remember going home sobbing my heart out. My eldest sister got me upstairs, laying on the bed, and she was dabbing me with calamine lotion. And I was covered in stings. I've never had so many stings in my life. Yeah. I was rather accident prone as a youngster. But I had the time of my life. I really had the time of my life. So many lovely memories. And now if I go to anywhere like that little village and I see groups of children playing like I used to, yeah, it brings back lovely memories. Lovely memories. I think my sisters were just as bad. They used to come, when we used to have the harvest, they used to come out on the farms as well. Well, my younger sister definitely did. Not so much my elder sister. She had her own circle of friends, but my younger sister, she'd stick with me and we'd be up the farms playing on the tractors, and yeah, it was really good. Right, what should we do next? I'll do the plates next. And I'll do my drinking cup as well. I've just got to top and tail tonight. I had a shower last night. I did my hair last night. Hair's lovely. Really came out nice this morning. Boys are waiting for me. Once I've done this, I'll let the boys up the garden and then I'll get them to bed. They've had their apple pie crusts, so they're all sorted. They don't get anything else tonight. There. Right, plates next. I had a lovely message from Ches. Now, Ches is the young lady who did my hair when I first had my hair extensions put. And I put a video on the other day when I went to see Ches about her doing my hair, and that was one of the most unbelievable experiences I've ever had, guys. It was such a lovely experience to be pampered. We washed my hair, dyed my hair, put the extensions in, and I felt like $1 million, guys. And that changed everything. That one day changed everything for me. It just made things totally different. That's when I was no longer putting a wig on anymore, and I was sporting the long hair. Okay, I know I wear a topper, but I have to do that because I've thinned out on top, guys, and I've got recession, and it's always going to be like that. But Ches could see past that. She put the extension in, and she did a fantastic job. I was so happy. And I had a lovely message from Ches earlier, and I said I can't thank her enough for what she's done for me, because she really brought me out. That one thing she did for me just made a world of difference to me. Absolutely fantastic, a wonderful experience. Never ever forget it. And I had another message from one of my Sutton Coldfield meet and greeters called Abby, and she's telling me that there's a baby on the way. There's a baby going to arrive in the family shortly, so that will be fantastic. So I am so happy for them. So happy for them. Right, there we go. Not that I'd want to start again, guys. No. Those days are long gone. Yes, long gone. I don't think I'd want to go there again. I don't mind the grandparent bit, that's fine. Because you can hand them back. As soon as they start crying, you go, that one's yours, sort it out, it's not my problem. Your problem. But yeah, I wouldn't want to have children again. And I most certainly don't regret having children, but imagine having to go for it all again after all these years. Oh, my goodness me. You'd definitely be better prepared for it, that's for sure. You'd know what you've got in store. I've got my next door neighbour, they've got a young child, just coming up to a year, I believe. And yes, it's lovely to see them taking the baby out. And the baby is just coming up to 12 months old now, so yeah, the baby's up to all sorts now. I did speak to the dad the other day in the supermarket when I bumped into them, and he said that the baby's pulling herself up now, standing up, not walking yet, but he said it won't be long, so I dare say that was probably 4 weeks ago. I probably saw them down in the supermarket, so I should imagine must be tottering by now, got to be. Yeah, it doesn't take long, does it? Once they've found their legs, they're away. They are away. Yes, you don't know what they're up to then, constantly moving about. Right, oops, you stay there, good. Right, let me do the calendar, dog bowls, and I've got some recyclables just to wash up, and we are done then. Just sort the boys out and we can go to bed. So yeah, I did feel a lot better at work today. I felt really tired on the Monday because I had a terrible night's sleep Sunday night into Monday morning. I had a really bad night, just could not sleep, guys. But last night was gorgeous. I slept so well. Didn't want to get up, but I did sleep really well. Next one. Right, dog dishes. Oh. I know, it's my favourite time of the day. I do love this time of day. Now I will probably, time-wise, yeah, about 10 o'clock. I always get a message from Northern Ireland at 10 o'clock in the evening. And there's a fella called Martin. And he always messages me first thing in the morning and last thing at night, so I get a good morning and a night. And that's lovely, that really is nice. It really is nice. It's just nice to know there's people out there who are thinking about you, that you're not all on your own and you're wanted, and that must be lovely. Got an itchy nose now and I can't scratch it. I haven't looked for the rest of the week, the weather. I'm not 100% sure what it's going to be doing. I don't tend to look unless I know I've got something arranged. I might look, it depends when my brake pads turn up for my sister's car. Because I'll then be looking at the weather to see if I get a chance to do it in an evening. The evenings are light enough, it's just, if it's raining, it's not going to be easy because I've got nowhere under cover to work, so I would get wet if it was raining. So I need a dry evening to do it, and that should be, hopefully it should be okay. Right, my recyclables here just to wash up. I did put my bin out, I put my grey bin out, so that's for general waste, that's going tomorrow. I did find enough rubbish to put it in to make it worth putting it out. So that's out for tomorrow. That's one. Ooh. It's very peaceful. I think the boys might have gone to bed already. They're not here. They're usually sat watching me, but they're not tonight. Maybe it's because there's no food about. They know they don't get any more food until they go to bed, and then they get a biscuit. So I haven't called them out yet, so that's probably why they're waiting patiently. That's another one. Oops. I think we've got a bank holiday we have, haven't we? August, we've got a bank holiday to look forward to. Is it the 20-something? Trying to think, I think it is. I haven't got my calendar here, but I think we've got a bank holiday about the 24th, 23rd, 24th, somewhere around there. That'd be lovely. Because I've got no more holiday booked this year. Well, I have, sorry, I've got October, but I've got no more bookable holiday. I've booked all my holidays this year. So any extras like bank holidays are lovely. I do love it, guys. Anything that makes the week shorter. I have got one day in Bury to do next month. So that will break it up as well. I like things that break the week up. It makes it a little bit different. That's really nice. Right, there you go. Right, that's that. There's one cup to do as well. That's Sooty's cup. I made Sooty a flat white when I made my apple pie, so I made a cup of coffee for Sooty. So that's it. That's the last cup. That is it. We are done. All the sides are clear, guys. My flowers in front of me are looking incredible. I've got an orchid, and it's got some beautiful flowers on it. Absolutely beautiful. I didn't think it was going to flower again because it flowered and then it was really, really pretty. Then it died right back to nothing, and there was nothing, no buds, no nothing. I thought, oh dear, that's it, that's not going to flower anymore. And I did contemplate cutting the stalks off, what the flowers had come off, and just leaving the leaves in the bottom of the pot. I didn't touch them, I just left it. I thought, well, I'll leave it as it is, and it's thrown buds up, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Some fantastic flowers on there. I'm so pleased I left it alone. Right, that is it. Put that there. Get rid of these. I think these are my salad, my potato salad and my coleslaw, and I think that was my Scotch egg. They're done, they're clean, they're sorted. Right, that will go there. There you go, tip this water away. Perfect. Just let that drain down. I can hook the bowl over the taps. There it goes, all gone. Right, they're off. Done. Right, guys, I'm going to get you to bed now. You guys are going to come tiddles for me? See if the boys come. Come on then. Go on then, Snoopy, where are you, fella? Come on then, let's get you up the garden. You've got to go up the garden first. Come on. Go on then, off you go, guys. Good boys, go on then. Right, they're gone. I don't think they'd be gone for long because Snoop did go out a little while ago. I'll turn the camera around here. Nope, that's Snoop. Hello, Snoopers. That was quick. You're not going in there, you're going in the doggy day room. Here comes Sooty. Hello, Soot. Neither of them went out for long. Right, let's shut the back door. Now let's see what happens when I get the biscuit tin out. See which way they go. Whether they go into the dog's old bedroom or if they go into the doggy day room. They should go in the doggy day room. Let's see what happens. Right, should we go to bed? Should we go to bed? They sorted that one out pretty quick, didn't they? There you go. Right, Sooty's jumped on the sofa as well, but Sooty will end up down there on the floor because he doesn't like sleeping on the sofa. He gets too hot. Right, here you go then. There you go, Snoopers. Always a good boy. Right, both boys got the biscuits. I'll let you watch the boys while I just take this apron off. There we go. Right, sorted. That's off. That's off. That's done. That's all done. Done. Right, guys, it's bedtime. I'll just turn the radio on. Right, radio's on. Back door's locked. Good boys. You okay there, fellas? You come down here, sir? You gonna come down here? Go on. Here's a good boy. There you go, Snoop. Good boys. Night night, my darlings. You sleep tight. Right, boys are sorted. There they are. They can hear me come down the stairs in the morning. They're all ready for me in the morning. Right, night night, guys. Sleep tight, and I'll see you boys tomorrow. You be good. Right, they're done. Front room's all closed down. Skippy did that for me. Let me just twist the camera, guys. I'll shorten the selfie stick a little bit. That's better. It's more manageable. Right, so that one off. We're going up the stairs. Oh. Right, we're up. Shower's off. I haven't had a shower tonight, but I always check the switch as I come up the stairs. Right, guys, that is it. It is bedtime. So, Tuesday tomorrow. Let me just put the selfie stick up there. Extend it a little bit more. There you go. Lights on. Right, guys, that is it. I am going to bed. Going to get myself untoggled. I shall put some videos on for you tomorrow. So look forward to speaking to you guys tomorrow. And I'm going to sign out now and wish you night night. Okay, bye bye.